Hello and welcome to our virtual tour of our 2018 Toyota RAV4 GX. A little bit about us here at Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Cairns. I am standing at one of two of our pre-owned vehicle yards. As you can see, we've got our multi-level showroom here in the city. We've got quite a variety of vehicles in our pre-owned department, about 200 in stock, and we go through about 160 of them on any given month. Making this one of the largest pre-owned departments here in Queensland. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm at our yard in the city. So as you go along Mulgrave Road there, about 1.5 kilometres, you will come across a brand new part of Toyota and Lexus. Parts and services out the back and our second pre-owned vehicle yard just up the road there. Throughout the video though, I'll go over the RAV4 in complete detail, pointing out any blemishes that may appear that you would be looking for at first point of sale, and obviously any extras and features to do with the vehicle. So we'll start down around the front end here. I'd like to point out in the tyres, excellent amount of tyre tread in there, good depth, still got little spokes on the side, so near new. Nice and clean underneath, not like you'd be expecting red dust or rust or anything, always good to double check. But as we go over the body, just make sure she's nice and clean and tidy, there's no major dings or dents. We point out little sort of imperfections like that little hairline scratch there, and little stone chips, especially as we go around the front end. So, as you can see, obviously you've got your fog lights down there. You've also got the front sensors around here as well. As you can see, nice clean straight front end. Just a little bit of dirt for some rain. Does get a final detail before delivery. A couple of markings down there. Potentially buff out those ones. But as we can see, overall very straight and tidy around the front. Across the bonnet, making sure there's no major dings or dents or scratches. Just a couple of tiny little stone chips there. So these type of things can be brush touched before delivery. But as we can see, overall, very straight, very tidy. Now, as we make our way down the passenger side, just try to give you a really good angle of the body. Try and use that light reflection so you can see there's no dents or ripples. But as we go, we'll cover each panel. And obviously going around covering each wheel as well. So excellent amount of tread on the front wheels there. All of our vehicles do come with a roadworthy certificate here in Queensland, part of our driveway price. As you can see, a couple of these little markings are simply rubbing off. So side mirrors, you obviously got your indicators on the side there. Beautiful. As we make our way along, just finding those couple of markings, that looks like just a little bit of dried out polish from when it's had its buff and come through its clean. Similar sort of thing here still, so once it gets that final detail for delivery, come up nicely. Around the back here, make sure we've still got good tyre tread depth, nice clean steel wheels, and as we can see overall on the body, very straight and tidy. No dings, dents, major imperfections, anything like that. So we make our way around the back end here. Nice straight back end. So you also got your rear sensors here, and also your built-in reversing camera just there as well. So you can see a nice straight and tidy back end. On the bumper here, you got a couple little minor imperfections. These type of little luggage markings are to be expected on vehicles. But at the end of the day, as you can see, it's nothing major. We'll open her up. It's just obviously from getting things in and out of the boot. As you can see inside though, nice and clean, there's no major cuts or tears, dents, scratching, anything like that. Carpet's in good condition. You got the full size spare in this one, and obviously your jack and tools just underneath here as well. And as you can see, brand new tyre on that spare wheel. Beautiful. Now have a look down the driver's side, just try to give you a really good angle of the body again. And as we go along again, just covering each panel. Got a marking here on the side, so those sort of things can be brush touched. As we make our way down, just checking that final tyre tread, that last wheel. So all very, very similar condition, tyre treads and everything like that as we went around the vehicle. Now very common on the driver's door, you get a couple little markings down there. Most commonly used doors, so those type of things get a brush touch by a paint perfectionist, color coded to the vehicle, and once he's done that you can't even notice anymore. But as we can see, there's a hole around the exterior, Very clean, very tidy, well looked after vehicle. Across the windscreen, making sure there's no major chips or cracks. Obviously part of that roadworthy. As we go along the roof, no major dings or dents, hail damage, anything like that. Beautiful. Now we'll make our way through the interior, making sure it's just as clean. So, passenger door in the rear, driver's side and the rear door here. Make sure there's no scuff marks, scratching, wear and tear, those types of imperfections along the carpet and the upholstery. Make sure there's no cuts, tears, burns, anything like that. Beautiful. Also double checking the hood lining, making sure it's in good condition. Beautiful. So you do have a lever down the side here. Once these come forward, obviously gives a nice flat sort of boot space all the way through. So if you do need that extra room or that storage inside, they come down nice and flat. Beautiful. Now we'll hop in the driver's door for you. Again, just double checking over. Make sure there's a couple of little markings obviously on the driver's door to be expected the amount it gets used, but nothing major in the way of wear and tear. Obviously all your electric windows on the side there. We'll start it up. So on the right hand side you obviously got for your side mirrors and your lane departure assist there, or warning. And then up on the steering wheel, on the right hand side is all your controls for the 4.2-inch display screen there. If you do want to check out your fuel consumption, you got your compass, obviously your radio station, your safety features. Once your phone's connected, it all displays up there. As we can see, it's on 41,388 kilometers though. And we've also got that adaptive cruise there as well with the cruise control just underneath. Left hand side, those all your controls for the head unit and the Bluetooth obviously once the phone's connected. As we can see, got nice large display screen, touch screen here, and obviously all your buttons as well that work it. But that's where that nice large reversing camera shows up as well, giving us nice great vision out the back there, and obviously the reverse sensors back there to help it also. Just below you got your air conditioning, and then down below that obviously we've got a Sports and Eco, our 12-volt plug in there, and USB and AUX connections just here. A couple of minor imperfections, nothing major, just general sort of wear and tear that's to be expected on a pre-owned vehicle. As you can see though, overall very clean and tidy still. No fading or cracking or anything across the dash here. It's not starting to go sticky or anything. I'll have a look down in here, so make sure I've got all of our books, which is good to see. Obviously the service is the main one we want to know about, so we'll have a bit of a flick through. Been done at about 12,000 Ks there, 20,000, 33, 41. So next one's due at 50,000 Ks. So it's only just had its last service done by us here. At the end of the day, make sure it's up to date so it goes through its roadworthy. Last but not least, so we'll have a look underneath the bonnet while she's running. Beautiful, give you a good look underneath, make sure there's no red dust or rust or anything like that. Have a bit of a listen to the motor, make sure there's no major knocks, squeals, rattles or anything. Beautiful, running nice and smoothly. But that was our virtual tour of our 2018 Toyota RAV4 GX. I hope you enjoyed and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.